in the north. It's just a matter of them staying there or moving up a notch or two to grab the top spot. And that's very important, Javi, because considering when you look at Abra right now, they're undefeated at home ever since last season, 5-0, including 2-0 this year. And they went up against Quezon and Pangasinan, certainly no pushovers. Pero nahirapan sila talunin yung Abra on their home floor.
Yeah, yun na nga eh. And that just speaks volumes to the kind of team that the Weavers have built this season. Although pretty much inexperienced yung karamihan nila dito sa ating liga, but obviously the talent cannot be denied. We have perhaps the best player in the league right now in Dave Ildefonso leading the way para sa kanila, and then he has such an ample support system in almost all positions. Sabi na nga natin, Marwin Taiwan, he has been working things very well at the point guard spot para sa Abra. And then you have a lot of the other guys from the front line. Raven Gonzalez, you have Alfred Batino, Mark Yee is there for that veteran support and presence and to be able to be that guide. And then Josh David, CJ Austria, all these guys, very reliable players who have helped Abra in this very dominant run in the regular season. But of course, even if that has been the case, it still cannot be set in stone that they will win it all this season dahil the playoffs is already gonna be a different story.
Especially going up against a very experienced team in Nueva Ecija, possibly, or against San Juan for that matter. Dalawang teams rich in championship tradition na yung dalawang kupunan na yan. That's something that's often overlooked. No? I mean, all credit to Abra for going all in this season. But again, the championship experience by those two aforementioned teams, Nueva Ecija, San Juan, could come in handy come playoff time. Whether two of those three teams meet, oh boy. Tyrone Chan, John Gabriel.
That's the last thing we want to happen, especially in a game which is practically decided already.
Oh, wala na ito eh. Someone is shouting, I think, on the side of Nueva Ecija. Let's see what happened here. Gabriel and Tyrone Chan seem to have gotten entangled. Eto, tignan natin. This is during a free throw.
Check the bottom of your screens there. You see Gabriel getting on Tyrone Chan, but it was him and Sarah Joseph who were actually entangled. And then Tyrone Chan is trying to stand up for himself right there. Dahil etong si Gabriel, I think he was just trying to stand up for his teammate, but I don't think that there was any reason for him to do so dahil wala namang halos ginawa si Tyrone Chan. Nagka-buhol-buhol lang yung mga kamay nila, and that was it. I don't think there was any hit or anything. I found no reason for Gabriel to do that on Tyrone Chan.
Parang sa sitwasyon na yun, gusto lang niya makawala, no? Sa pagkakabuhol niya kay Sarah Joseph. Man, this one pretty much decided already. 50-point advantage for Nueva Ecija, just waiting for the final score here. We've got Cebu versus Davao Occidental waiting in the wings just after this one. Another crucial tiff.
And it sucks that this had to happen with less than a minute remaining. We only have 44.9 seconds to play in this game.
Medyo matagal pag-review ng ating officiating crew. Maynard Centeno, Jay Francisco, and Zen Manansala with George Magsino there.
They're really being thorough enough in deciding what punishment to give to both Tyron Chan and John Gabriel.
Well, this pretty much seals the fate for Quezon City. So
Yes.
they're out of the running already in the play-in. And then, yun nga, no, because of the late surge of Pasig City, parang may pagkakataon pa sila, no, na instead na yung number 8 spot, yung paglalabanan nila, posible pa silang lumaban for the number 7 spot if they get to overtake
Foul
Ilagan
on number
Isabela in the
14,
team
Gino
standings.
Lativo. Penalty, his third foul. It's a double and sportsmanlike foul between number 12 of Nueva Ecija, Tyron Chan, and number 1 of Quezon City, John Gabriel.
Okay. So a foul. And then, both Tyron Chan and John Gabriel whistled for unsportsmanlike fouls. That will pretty much cancel things out. Meron pa ba? Bumalik pa sila sa monitor.
They're still trying to look for something here.
Okay, si Sarah Joseph yung tinawagan nung foul. And then, pagkatapos nun, silang dalawa nga, si Gabriel at si Chan.
Mali lang yung tinawagan ng foul kanina. I think they announced it on someone on the bench for Quezon City.
Yeah, different player. Oh, dahil penalty na ang Quezon City, 2 free throws para kay Tyron Chan. Okay, order restored. Nihintay na lang po dito yung final score. Again, Nueva Ecija, at the very least, mayroon pa silang isang natitirang mabigat na assignment, no? Going on the road at the Inares Center, facing off against Rizal, who, by the way, has a decent shot of finishing at number 2. That's a
Yes.
whole different story in the South Division. Batangas. Ito yung ayaw mo nang mangyari. Ito, unsportsmanlike foul na naman. He's gonna get tossed here.
Yeah, he is. And that's going to make him a suspension for sure.
Round of your respective benches and observe the proper bench decorum.
Here.
Chan was trying to body him up there, and then Gabriel striking his elbow to the facial area nito ni Tyron Chan. Definitely unnecessary. There's no place for that here in this game.
Number 1, John Gabriel.
Wala na.
John Gabriel has committed 2 unsportsmanlike fouls. John Gabriel is
Dalawang
out of the
magkasunod
playing
in a
court.
span of 15 seconds. John Gabriel,
Warning of
unfortunately,
for
ejected
improper
here,
bench
finishing with 4 points.
I don't know why he acts so surprised here.
Parang kadalasan naman nangyayari yan eh.
The replay definitely does not lie.
Daming ganyang pagkakataon, no? May replay na nga, pero ano pa din eh. Parang bang kamangha-pangha rin na pinatawan sila ng ganyang parusa.
Sa bagay, konti lang naman din yung mga kriminal na umaamin sa mga kasalanan nila.
Ay, ibang kwento na yan. Okay, ito mo, Tyron Chan. 4 na free throws. Sunod na ipasok. 91-47. I mean, apart from the big lead, Javi, I mean, you gotta be impressed at how they held Quezon City to what? Just still 11 points in a span of 2 quarters and more.
Yeah, and this is just half of what Quezon City has averaged the entire season. They averaged 75.4 points per game. Tyron Chan hitting that 3-point shot. You see, even the guys from the end of the bench of Nueva Ecija, they're also showing that kind of sharpness that Coach Don Dulay I think he demands this from everybody on his team. No? It doesn't matter kung sino yung mga babad sa court, but for him, ang importante lahat ng players niya ready. Dahil hindi mo rin naman masabi kung ano yung mangyari in the playoffs when you need those guys to help hopefully step in. There you see Davao being led by Wawi Escoso, who has been playing stellar recently for the Tigers.
I mean, look at this, Javi. They held Quezon City to just 9 points in the second half. I mean,
That's crazy defense.
spectacular defense all around for Nueva Ecija. And just another day in the office, grabbing win number 25 as they eye that number 1 spot still in the North Division. And unfortunately for Quezon City, their run comes to an end, though they still have a few games left in the regular season, but their hopes of making it to the play-in are pretty much toast after this blowout loss